Hi, my friends. Welcome back to another video on this lovely sunny Monday afternoon. I'm sitting outside on the yard enjoying the beautiful weather. It's finally spring, so gotta take this opportunity to just enjoy. How is everyone doing? I hope you're doing very well. I wanted to talk today about raising your vibration and why it's important, but more importantly, I wanted to talk about what I would say false ideas around raising your vibration. I've been listening to a spiritual teacher called Lori Ladd. She's one of my favorites. And she was talking about this exact same thing, and it really resonated with me because I can really recognize what she was talking about. And what she said was that we are always talking about raising our vibration, and we have this false idea about what it means, that being high vibe is that we're feeling good all the time and we're happy and joyful and everything is rainbow, sunshine, and unicorns, right? And being low vibe is being sad and angry and all of that stuff. But it's not actually true, because we're human beings and it's not that simple. We can't simplify it as positive emotions are high vibe and negative or low vibe, because what are positive and negative emotions? Those are really just labels that we put on them. We have emotions because we're human beings, and it's completely normal to feel what you're feeling, and it's not about being high vibe and putting this pressure on yourself that you have to be happy all the time, otherwise you're low vibe. It's silly. I mean, look at spiritual teachers like, I don't know, Sadhguru or Eckhart Tolle, and I'm pretty positive that they aren't happy all the time. I mean, imagine if they lose someone dear to them. They are probably gonna mourn just like everyone else. They aren't gonna be happy about it. And does that mean that they are low vibe? No, it doesn't. And it's something that I've been wrestling with a lot myself on my journey, because I've been so focused on trying to be high vibe and but that's just another thing to strive for, right? It's just another expectation to put on myself and to put on yourself if you're doing that to yourself. But it's not about that. It's not about being high or low vibe or whatever. It's screw that. Just be human. Just, just be you. Just be who you are, and allow your emotions to come up, whatever that is. If you're feeling happy or sad or whatever it is that's coming up for you, that's rising up inside of you. And this thing about being high vibe and keeping a high vibration also is especially difficult when you're struggling with something like chronic fatigue, which is something that I've been struggling with pretty much all my life. And where was I? Sorry, been distracted. There's some kids playing around here. And yeah, about chronic fatigue. Yeah, when you're experiencing that kind of thing, for instance, in my case, I've been pretty much struggling with it my whole life and never really understood why it's coming up, or why it's affecting me the way that it is, why I feel tired all the time. Some days I feel so tired I can't even get out of bed. I just stay in bed pretty much all day. I don't even have the energy to do anything really. Sometimes I can't even find it in me to smile. And when you are in that situation, it is really difficult to be high vibe, to keep a high vibration, and to be happy and joyful, and enjoying life, and it becomes really difficult. But something I realized that's not being talked about when it comes to spirituality and it comes to raising your vibration is the physical part of health. And there's a lot of talk about mindset and a lot of talk about meditation and relaxing and connecting to the divine and all of that stuff. And sure, there's some talk about diet, about what's good to eat and what's not, and often there's talk about veganism or like a whole food plant-based diet, and but what I find is often ignored or overlooked is the nutrition aspect, the importance of vitamins and minerals, and getting adequate nutrition from our diet. And we don't get adequate nutrition from our diet because, unfortunately, conventional methods of producing fruits and vegetables is essentially pretty much all of the nutrients have been taken out of the food that we eat. And that's because the soil that it grows in is already nutrient deficient in itself. So the produce can't take up any nutrients from the soil as it used to back in the day. And that's why organically grown food is better than conventional food, because organically grown food is still more nutrient dense than those produced through conventional means. However, even so, because we can't guarantee that we are getting all of our vitamins and minerals through our food, we still need to supplement by taking extra vitamins and minerals, and that's what's not really talked about. And what I've noticed recently is I was so tired a week ago. I was so tired that I honestly thought that I wasn't gonna make it through the night, because I was laying awake in bed and I was exhausted. I was really tired, but I couldn't sleep. And I was so frustrated and angry and scared. And I started praying. I prayed to God, and I asked for guidance, because something needs to change, something needs to happen, because I just can't go on like this. I'm gonna go crazy, or I don't know. But so I asked for guidance, and what I received as a message was, the first thing that came to me was to to take birch ash. And birch ash is a very, very alkaline food. It's essentially birches that have been burned to ash, and you make an infusion. Like you cook the ash, and then you drink that in water, a couple of teaspoons or tablespoons in water, and it alkalizes the body. And that was the first thing that came to me, that I need to do that. And I realized that I probably should check my pH balance, and I realized it was super low, like very, very, very low, dangerously low. And so my guidance was correct about alkalizing my body. And after that, I was guided to start taking vitamin and mineral supplements, especially B12. And B12 is so important. And I never realized how important it is, because I've been a vegan for a very long time. I'm not anymore. I haven't for months, maybe even longer. I do eat eggs and fish and some chicken and sometimes some wild game like duck or elk or yeah. But anyway, so where was I? Yeah, I didn't realize how important B12 was, and now that I've been taking it for a week and taking really, really high doses, because the recommended daily intake is really low. It's almost nothing. It's honestly a joke. So I realized that I have to take a lot to make up for the deficiency, and I have been feeling so much better. I forgot to mention that I had a headache for about 2 or 3 weeks straight that just wouldn't stop, it just wouldn't go away. And I started to alkalize my body and take supplements and take a lot of B12, and well, knock on wood and knock on touch wood, touch the grass. There's no wood around here, so but I have been sleeping a lot better. I don't feel as tired as I used to. I have more energy, and I don't have the brain fog that I've been having for so long, so long. And yeah, I just feel I have more energy and more willpower and more I can be present and I can actually function, and I don't have a headache anymore either. So that's a relief. Yeah, I wanted to share this because I find that there's so much misconception around this whole raising your vibration your vibration thing, and it's often misunderstood and taken out of context and equated to something so black and white as positive versus negative emotions, but it's not that simple. It's about doing the work, doing the inner work, doing the shadow work, working with your darkness, going through the pain, going through the difficult emotions, going through all of that muck, and not trying to hide from them and escape from them. And that's the first thing we humans tend to do, is to try to escape and distract ourselves as soon as something unpleasant arises in us. As soon as something we don't want to feel comes up, we go instantly to We turn to entertainment, we turn to food, we turn to drugs or alcohol or sex or, you know, other people, talk to other people, or video games or what have you, just so we don't have to experience what's unpleasant, and we play hide and seek. But the problem with that is that you can't play hide and seek. You can do it for a while, but eventually, someday, sometime, you will have to confront whatever it is that's coming up for you. You will have to confront it. There is no escape. You have to confront it and go through it. That's the only way. And when it comes to things like fatigue and not having the energy to do anything, if you're feeling really tired, if you're feeling like, oh my God, all these people are talking about being joyful and happy and being full of energy and doing all these things and changing your mindset and going to the gym and all of these things, and you're just feeling like me, that how do they have the energy to do that? I don't understand. I'm just so tired, and there must be something wrong with me, and oh my God, I'm broken. I'm here to tell you, you are not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. If you're feeling tired all the time, there's probably a reason for it. And it doesn't mean that you're broken or wrong in any way. It could be as simple as nutrient deficiency, that you are simply lacking in B12, for instance, which is incredibly important. It's important for the nervous system, for brain health, for energy, for just being able to function normally in everyday life. And yeah, if you're feeling tired, probably it could be nutrient deficiency. It could be also that your body is too acidic. I'm not making a diagnosis here. I'm not a doctor. I'm not making any claims of anything here. I ask you to use your discernment, and if this resonates with you, if you feel that there could be some truth to what I'm saying, if you feel that this speaks to you, definitely I would recommend probably go to the doctor and get a blood test or something, just to make sure you're not lacking in any nutrients, and make sure that you get adequate nutrients, either through food or supplements or both. But do that as your number one thing. If you're feeling tired, do that, try it, see how you feel, and after that you can get into things like working on your mindset and going to the gym and all of that stuff. That's important, but you've got to have your physical health first. You have to have your physical health first in order to get any higher. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today, and I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that it was of value to you. If you feel that it was, please let me know by liking this video, sharing, subscribing to my channel, and leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought. I love feedback. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your Monday, or whenever you're watching this. I love you. Bye.